Hello guys, my name is Marco. I'm drinking my coffee here. Okay, so here's the thing. On this video, what I want to talk about, our photos from Instagram fake or real, whatever. Because when you go into Instagram, there's a lot of people out there posting like model photos. There's people posting travel photos. People posting like you know, them having a lot of money and all of these things and a lot of stuff, cars, all of these things. And I just felt that I wanted to put my input on it because a lot of people are saying, you know, some people are posing, you know, their flex and everything like that. To me, look, I'm a person that I do like photography. I like taking photos. I also know about Photoshop. I'm sort of skilled into Photoshop because I've been learning, because I love Photoshop. I know a lot of stuff about Photoshop, like compositing, retouching, doing all those things. And that is one of those things that I do, you know, what I try to do in some of my photos. By the way, I will link in the description a, what's it called? We'll link in the description my Instagram so you guys can go follow me, because I have like a little bit of, you know, followers, and I've been busting my ass on some of my photos, so it's sad. But here's the thing, all these things fake. Here's the thing, a lot of people, they do flex, you know, they do show that they have money here and there, stacks here, money, stuff like that. I feel like those, one thing that I will say about, you know, all these things, to me, I have edited some of my photos. I have. You know, why? Because I wanted to. You know, I've done some of my photos, I changed the color of it, the tone, certain things in order to make the photo look better. But here's the thing. A lot of us, you know, the best camera or like the best vision that we can actually see is our eyes. Our eyes are the best camera. I always said that I want a camera that the video quality or the photo quality is the exact same as my eyes. And guess what? That thing's not happening, because cameras are made out of pixels and small little dots everywhere. And whatever you take on photo or whatever you see, you look at it in a camera or a phone or whatever, and it looks a little bit different. And that's where Photoshop or Lightroom, all these things come into play, where you can edit the shadows, make the shadow a little bit more brighter, so you can, and that's how you end up looking like that, because you want the photo to look good. You want the photo the way that you saw it. You want that photo to look like that, you know. Sometimes we don't have expensive cameras, so we have Photoshop or Lightroom to help us out. Okay, so but here's the thing. There's a lot of people out there that do, you know, they do retouch themselves. You know, meaning that there's certain things that they retouch. Like for instance, they make themselves look more thinner. They make themselves, you know, look more stronger than they already are. Stuff like that. In reality, I don't think that is a great way to do that. Retouching is one of those things that it is important to have or something like that. To, I mean, not to have, I mean, to actually know how to do it, but you should be using it for the right reasons. You know, for instance, let's just say that you have a model, right? And in that model, or yourself, right? And then that person ended up getting like a pimple. Well, that pimple will go away in 2 weeks. But guess what? You don't have 2 weeks to wait for that model, you know, wait for that model to not have that pimple anymore. So what are you gonna do? Well, you're gonna retouch it, you're gonna remove it. And that's why you should use it, okay? Or you have a model and she forgot to brush her teeth and she drank coffee or something like that and her teeth are yellow. Well, guess what? You can retouch that. This, your model yourself, you have like, oh my god, like there's like a spot right here that I got from paint or whatever that you forgot to wash off. Well, you can retouch those. Those things are things that are okay to retouch, certain things like that. There are other things I don't recommend, but if you do it, that's on you. I feel like retouching photo or something like that, or doing like editing photo, I feel like it's an art form, because videos and everything like that is also, I consider it art. So there's a lot of those things. So there's that. But there are a lot of people out there that do flex, that they think that they have like a lot of money, you know, private jets, you know, cars, expensive cars, anything like that. People are saying, oh my god, which car should I drive? Or they're flexing, stuff like. Here's the thing, a lot of people that have a lot of money, they don't tend to like flex. The only people that I see that would flex are people that are like famous, you know, mostly like rappers and whatever, because that's their character, that's their persona. They always try to do, like they're singing, talking about how much money they make, or bills and everything like that, stuff like that. Those are those type of people. But generally, people that have a lot of money, they don't tend to flex so much because they have money. It's like, why even bother? You know, there's no point. And also, a lot of times, you don't want people to know that you have money, because if people know that you have money, what's gonna happen? People are gonna ask you, hey man, this and that, like, hey, you wanna come over here, we should go out and eat or whatever, and you're like, okay, cool, fine, and then they're gonna be like, but you're gonna pay. And like, it's like, I don't, like, the thing about it is that, yes, I understand they can pay you and everything like that, but they don't want to, because they don't want to have that characteristic, or whatever that's called, you know. So there's that. So, but also you need to understand that a lot of people, you know, they look like they have a lot of money. A lot of those people that have nice cars and whatever, that's just like one thing. That's like a photo that you're seeing, okay? That's not actual their reality, okay? They're just doing this just to post. Sometimes they take photos of nice cars, and those cars are not even there. They just rented it for 20 bucks just for a few photos so they can flex. See what I mean? And people look at that and they think that it's real, which is not, you know. A lot of people, they think that they have a lot of money here and there, like a mansion, stuff like that. And here's the thing about mansions, okay? To me, I think mansions look pretty cool, but I feel like it's too big, and you're just gonna have a whole bunch of space to have what? Exactly. That's my personal take. And then cars here and there, yeah, you can have really expensive cars, but if you have a really expensive car, there's gonna be people out there trying to take photos of it, or be like, hey, this and that, and just a whole bunch of stuff about it, you know. So there's that. Okay, and a lot of these people, they have problems too. They have a debt, they have bills to pay and everything like that. So if you ever, you know, if you ever look at yourself, like, to me, when I like traveling, I like the idea of it. When I look at photos that look great, look amazing, I would like to go there one day. To me, when I look at that, I'm not like, man, you're living the life, everything is great for you, everything. I'm not like that. To me, I'm like, you know what? One day I will go to that place, and I will take a photo kind of similar to that, but in my own way. But I will go to that place. I'm determined to do that. So when I look at pictures like this, like, I want to go there, I want to do that. I'm gonna be determined to get to that point, get to that place. You know, I will say to people, man, this photo looks nice, whatever, and I'm saying the photo looks nice. You know, the place where you took it looks nice. People taking photos of them being in certain locations, that's great, that's amazing. You know, to me, it makes me want to go there. It doesn't make me feel like, oh, you're fake, or like, oh, you have a lot of money, stuff. No. A lot of times people say that, oh, you get to travel a whole bunch of places here and there, you have money, you have this. A lot of those people, they don't. You know, there was this one girl that says, oh yeah, take a chance or whatever, and she traveled to certain places, made a video, stuff like that. To be honest, the money that she used probably was her parents' money. You know? And she'd make a bid, or sometimes she even went somewhere to that location, but she was able to get a discount, or she found a way to go there more cheaper, or stuff like that. So there's those things. So when you see that term, it's like, oh, escape, you know, and go out to like the wilderness, go travel. Yes, you can do that, but there's things that are the problem of that. You know, there's bills that need to pay, certain things. You know, you cannot just quit your job. You need to, like, but there is the idea of saving money. There is like your dream and kind of like be determined to get to that point. So you need to figure out different things to do. There's just like a lot of these things, and I feel like Instagram, you know, is a place that does show you those good side about it, but at the same time it makes you feel very motivated, very like determined to get to where you want to be. So a lot of these photos, people out there, so my question is Instagram photos are fake or not? Some of them are, some of them are real, some people do have problems. It's just, look man, it's just a freaking photo. Okay? Well, it's not a freaking photo, it's actually art. I don't know where I'm getting here at. But, you know, just guys to let you know. So, this is, you know, everybody has problems. Not every, like, all of us, we all have problems. Okay? If you want to travel the world, you know, travel to a certain location, you just have to be determined to get to that place. Figure out different things. Save up money. You know, figure out how much plane costs. Have everything already planned out. So when you do go over there, you will know what to do. And when you get to that place where you want to travel, figure out something to do. But plan all of that before you get to that place. You know? Like, to me, one of the things that I want to do, and I'm just thinking about it, planning it out and stuff like that, but I'm still like, I don't know when I'm gonna do it, or probably will do it, I don't know, but I'm planning on trying to do it, is do that whole like van life thing. But I'm sort of thinking about it, planning it out, certain things, how I want my van to look, stuff like that. I don't have a van right now. I don't even have money to, that kind of money to buy it, but it's always good to plan out something so you can be determined, so you can plan for your future, plan for certain things. You know what I mean? So yeah, so Instagram, it is an amazing place to put photos and everything like that. There are some photos out there that are retouched, okay, for a bad way, but you shouldn't look at them as like that. You should look at them as like, well, actually you could, or I don't know. Man, I'm going all over the place with this video, you know. I feel like I'm undecisive because I don't know what to talk about. Because my battery's about to die and I need to say something. So there's that. Okay. I love Instagram. Instagram is great. I'm putting a whole bunch of photos that I really do like. You know, Instagram is a great place, but you need to understand that everybody has problems. Not everybody is filthy rich, you know. And it's the same thing. If I would have been really rich, I'm not gonna be flexing. No, you know, that's dumb. Well, for me, to be more precise. But other than that, yeah, about it. So if you have troubles, and if you're financial struggle, if you have financial struggles, everything like that, and you see photos on Instagram, makes it feel like, oh my god, like how these people end up getting a lot of money, end up getting this. Well, here's the thing, a lot of those photos are faked, okay? They stage certain things, and some of them, well, they planned out, they figure out different ways. Like if you want to go to Hawaii, there's, you know, if you want to go to Hawaii and take good photos there, well, you can plan out a trip over there, but plan it out, figure out how much it costs, everything like that, and just save up money, and just be determined to get there. Once you get there, figure out locations and all these things. See what I mean? I don't know. I haven't made a video in a while, so I felt like I wanted to do that because Instagram has been and stuff like that. I mean, because I've been doing a lot of stuff. So yeah. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you guys later, and bye.